Every time I talk to people about Apple, a computer or an iPod, I say, what is it about it? And they say, it's very simple. And I say, no, it's not actually. It's incredibly complex. You may find it easy to navigate its use, but it isn't just simple. And by the way, the world doesn't want to be just simple. Would you like the banquet to suddenly become simple? Simplicity, or reducing something to the point where it functions beautifully and isn't covered in litter of bad design. It's incredibly important for a designer to think of that in a sustainability context. You shouldn't be putting more into something than it needs. But the fact is that the need may be an emotional need. One of the most important things that advertising taught me was how to communicate, how to speak, how to pitch an idea. I found the really great practitioners in advertising, communication, they'd look at some person's idea, some copy, and copy editor, the clever one, would be stripping out the irrelevant, the unnecessary, and getting it down to the core, because if you did that, you cleared away the weeds, then you could see the real deal. And the art directors were doing the same thing. It was, no, we don't need that, we don't need this. They were honing it to a point where this ad or whatever it is worked mechanically brilliantly. It flushed away the irrelevant. And then when it found what the relevant components were, it would amplify those, it would draw them out. It's a very straightforward, simple principle that transfers directly over to design. Many designers hope that if you pile a whole bunch of features or stuff onto something, that it'll somehow strike root, it'll stick. It doesn't. The designer, from an intellectual point of view, needs to strip away the things that are the noise in the background, find out what the principles are working, and then enjoy those. And that's something that Apple does brilliantly well. They take away the things that don't matter, but they make a great big damn song and dance about the things that do.